The fourth one I love, use technology to help manage the process. When I was at IBM, we were working on lots and lots of teams doing major technology implementations, tons of action items. We actually kept an action item database, and we kept it using software. I think we were using eRoom at the time. Anybody use eRoom, something like that? It's like a collaborative workspace. One of the things I loved about it was it had this feature that I call virtual nagging. Because don't you feel like you're nagging people all the time? Like, what's the status? Are you done with it? When are you going to get it? I hate that. So I loved using the technology so I didn't have to do it. So the way it would work is you would log in all the action items. You have the action item number, whatever the task is, who owns it, and then it would automatically have their email address because you have that information logged in there. And so it was kind of like eBite, where it would send them a reminder like 3 days before, then it sent a reminder like 2 days before. And of course you can toggle that because you don't want to completely harass them. But certainly I love that fact. We would log it once, and then it would send them a reminder and say, hey, action item number 72 is assigned to you. Please send your update. It's due in 72 hours. Okay? So use that. If you can use anything like that to help offload you, it's great. And then with that, don't turn into a secretary. Don't take responsibility for uploading other people's action items or updating their action items. Once they accept their action item, the ground rule should be it's their responsibility to go into the spreadsheet or go into the database and update that status. It's their responsibility to give the status update to the group. Okay? So that should be offloaded to them. That's what ownership means. Questions, comments? Does that sound good?
Very good.
Yes?
Technology.
We were using eRoom, but there are lots of collaborative workspaces out there, and I think a lot of them have that. They have version control for reviewing documents, and I think SharePoint probably does the same sort of thing. So there are tons of technologies out there that do
like
that.
Google Docs
does that.
Even allows you to do collaborative. We can collaborate on a document, and it doesn't have to be high tech. It can be as simple as an Excel spreadsheet.
But I just know in my life as a project manager and even a team leader,
Right.
I felt like I spent so much time with administrivia.
Yeah.
It's like I didn't really have time to think through things and do higher level sort of strategic thinking because I'm filling out sheets and spreadsheets and updating status and calling this person and checking email with that person and trying to be sure the stuff is updated because we got a meeting in 30 minutes. So you really want to use technology to help streamline that as much as possible. Remember, there's one of you. There's a lot of them. So you really want to offload that as much as possible.